Wait. Before the pepper sauce, I just want to. I was moved almost to tears at about because there have been a few concerts that I've been involved with in the August month, and this is the second or third time that this was done, where one of the artists chose to serenade me with birthday greetings. I've been blessed in my life, 65 years. I've been blessed with a good and supportive wife, 2 talented, responsible, mature, adult children, KJ and Oshama. And Oshama's not here today because she has to work. She was trying to get the day off, but she could not get it. But in this room, there's a lot of people that I've been blessed to have been associated with. Going back in years, I have Kunda Sintwali, who I went to school with in Barataria, the Street Jogging Road, Mr. Horton High School. He's here. I have another gentleman, I think he stepped out, he's hiding in the back, Brian Joseph. We served in the best point in time with the best Steel Band Association in Brooklyn, which was United States Steel Band Association at that time, the best. He was my vice chair, he was the chair, he was my vice chair. And together with he and a few other people, we were able to hold the first Panorama Steel Band competition held by the steel bands themselves. And he was my vice chair, and that's something we accomplished together with a number of other people. One of them, I'm sad to say, one of them passed this week, Clyde Henry. He was one and he passed. There's another gentleman sitting on very quiet in the back, Mr. Clyde Durant. He's another gentleman I've known since in the 70s. And he was acknowledged tonight, but a lot of people don't know a lot of the things that Clyde put in the pan through himself. His band was moved Pan Grove. And he did a lot for Pan in Brooklyn. A lot of people don't know because he's a very quiet, humble guy. And he stays quiet by himself, but he does a lot. Throughout the room here, again, alternatable, pulled me out of retirement and got me involved in Tropicalfete. And I've enjoyed every minute of it. As a matter of fact, he was teasing me in the room a little while ago with Janine when we started. And he said, I have a lot of outside children. And he's not lying, I have a lot of outside children. And since 1987, I was blessed with having a number of young children work with me, or I work with them, or we work together in different art programs in Brooklyn. Started out with Sesame Flyers, and now I'm here with Tropicalfete. And I've enjoyed our work. I never thought I would have loved it that much because I stopped playing pan in 1987 and devoted my time to working with kids. The guy who got me involved in that is my big brother, spirit and heart and everything. He happens to be my son's godfather, Winston Monroe. He's known by the name of Cutie. He pulled me into that, and I'm grateful to him for that because it opened my eyes to a lot of different things where pan is concerned. Working with kids, that's a fulfilling responsibility to know that you can take these young kids and groom them to love pan and play pan. Along the way, I met 2 that happened to be here tonight that was involved in pan, that I watched them grow up, and I consider them some of my outside children. Quent Rose.
On the light skin side.
On the light skin side. Kareem, the Dream Thompson, is another guy. He's one of my friends, some best friends. When I met these guys, I met Khan 2 years ago. He is the drill master for Exodus Steel Orchestra in Trinidad. Give him a power. But I also want you to know that he's the current Panorama champion arranger of Antigua Hell's Beat, one of the oldest steel bands in Antigua. The oldest steel band in Antigua. This is the man that's running that day right now. He had to get his props. Please give him up, give him up. All right? And I hope I don't forget anyone, but if I do, please excuse me. But I just needed to say that. And I enjoyed the show so far. And I had to give it up for Jonathan. Please. He left already, but I'm kind of still here. Thank God, please. Give him up. Iva has worked with me for the last 3 or 4 years as a song engineer for another program that I do, on Jazz in the Rooftop, as our engineer. Love to work with her. And again, thank you for coming. I know you enjoyed the show.
Yes.
All right, so here we are. As they switch up pans and things, visit the bar. Get some food. Talk to some people you know. Right? How many Trinidadians do you have in here? How many? All they play up on their hand, or they like to talk, go by the bar and talk. Go and buy a drink by the bar, get something to eat, talk, socialize. Why is they switch pans and right? And if you need another Trinidadian, please get something. Now there's an elder statesman sitting down quietly in the back, and I'm watching him. He's a man that we kind of cross roads. We crossed each other roads years ago, but we never really met. And it's not when I came up here and got to know him, I had to realize that he was one of my kind of ancestors in Pan. Okay. Because the band that got me in love in Pan was Highlanders Steel Orchestra. At the time it was Foresight Highlanders. And I grew up with them. I was born in Thompson Street in Trinidad in Laventille. And that was my dad. And after I came up here, I got to know him and to realize he was one of the original Highlander members. Like, wow, we have that connection. We have that connection. And right now, at this point in time, when he called me and asked for my son to play with him, he promised me that he will always take care of him. You don't have to worry. He said, Keith, I got him. I'll take care of him, don't worry, he will never go wrong. And he hasn't disappointed me. And that is Mr. Edgar Fitzgerald.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, and Quinn was just reminding me when Steve talks, but I talk about them just now. But Edgar Fitzgerald, he's a father and grandfather to a lot of Pan people living in New York, in Brooklyn. He looked after a lot of kids. A lot of people don't know that, but he looked after a lot of kids. And you have to give people like that a lot of umbrage and praise. Because when people take the kids somewhere, and they say, look, teach my son Pan, teach my son this, it's people like him that take care of them. As a matter of fact, I used to say that a lot of parents told Pan was a daycare center because they drop the kids off and come back and pick them up afterwards. So, but I had the opportunity to testify in front of, in my role as chair of the Steel Band Association, I testified in front of the council members. I was going to try to ask for funds. And I told them at that time, and it still is the same thing today. Pan, however you want to call it, have saved a lot of kids from dying in this Brooklyn here. Save them from dying, get them from involved in groups and gangs and all that sort of stuff. So Pan is a very good thing. Pan give me my wife, Pan give me my kids. So it's real good, believe me. Right? I can testify to that. So Pan in bad, Pan good. I love Pan. I will tell you this. There's a song there's a song, Coffee Street. I think, Andy Norrell, somebody played it, I was playing on the record. And I told them there's certain things with Pan. I might listen to a whole song, but it might be just one or two chords that just gets to me. And there are two chords in that song that get to me. I won't say what it is, but it's just like that. I could listen to a whole song, and then 1 chord, 2 chords, you know, I love Pan. Bottom line, I love Pan. I love everything about Pan. The guy gonna come on in a little while. My involvement with him came through my son. He was one of my son's best friends. And I knew him, being around him. My son played with them. And at the time it was Jambalasi. And they changed the name to Kid Caribbean. And also, Jambalasi was one of the first steel bands to play in Prospect Park. People don't know that. A lot of people don't recognize that. They used to live right near Prospect Park, and they used to go in the park on a Sunday and play pan. And that Jambalasi, they created that pan in Prospect Park. People don't give them credit for that, but they do. They deserve that credit and that acknowledgement. And so that gentleman, I was a manager of Sesame Fly Steel Orchestra, and a lot of years we played in pan. That's some good arrangers, Jet Samaru, Peanuts, Freddie Harris, Talon Goddard, and they would put us last, second to last, 6. I think we almost hit the double sign because I think we had 3 6s in a row. And Pelham said, God, boy, you only hitting you at 6 all the time. And we were stumped for 1 year, and I would say, well, I had to get the next arranger because we don't have a arranger. KJ said, Daddy, talk to Kareem. I said, you think Kareem can handle it? He said, yeah. Talk to Kareem. I said, yeah, we'll do the thing, all right. That was 2010. Actually, that happened to be the last year I was involved in Panama, managing a band for Panama. So Kareem came in, yeah, I'll do it, okay. Arranged for the band. I was the head of the Steel Band Association, like I said at that time. So they called me on stage to give out the results. Looking at the judges' score sheet, and I'm not with Sesame. And I looked down and I saw it. I thought it was a turn. So I said, I reached my phone and said, me call them guys and tell them, come on stage. But it was 4th. But the thing about that, Kareem, the Dream Thompson, took Sesame Fly Steel Orchestra and gave us a better position than Jet Hammer did, Talon Goddard did, Freddie Harris did, and Peanuts did. And I thanked him for that. It just so happened that was the last year. You know, and like I say, he's one of my sons. You know, I consider him a son of mine, my friend. My son brought him into our life. His grandfather brought him into my life. And I hold them as one of my sons. And I love all of them dearly. They will tell you that I send them messages, I love you. And I'm not ashamed to say that I love them. And they are great kids. Great kids. They have grown up to be good adults. All of them, Kareem, KJ, Quent. You know, I'm not going to fan, but I know he's a good guy. All of them are good kids who have grown into the adults. And I love them all. And I love all of you coming here tonight. Now I'll stop, give it back to the hostess, Janine and Latoya. She teased my time, I keep calling her name wrong. But anyway, turn it back over to them. And everyone just continue enjoying the show. All right? Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Green. All right.
So I know y'all didn't know, or some of y'all may know that Mr. Keith is a historian. He is a steel pan historian, and y'all just have one little piece of the knowledge that he has.
Yeah.
We usually try to pick his brain every time we're in his presence. So when this happened, when that happened, oh, who did that? Because we want to pass this knowledge down to the kids that we are teaching to make sure that they know where they came from, the greatness they came from, and what they are stepping into. So as we move on,
I wanna bring it back to this pepper sauce.
Yeah.
These Caribbean people. Now I just reached here, okay? I moved to Brooklyn just about 2 months ago. So this is a very quiet from what I'm accustomed to. Well, now I hear. So, we have two pepper sauces here to give away tonight.
We just have 2 questions to ask. And
Two
one
easy
question
questions.
per bottle of pepper sauce.
Let's see. You wanna?
Start?
Yeah, you got it.
Alright, so question number 1. What date is the event that Tropicalfete is going to put on at Times Square for 2024?
April 25th?
Yes, young lady.
No, right. Now on Saturday in Caribbean, right.
Okay, you have an next chance, you have an next chance, you have an next chance too.
So who are you giving this one to?